Hello everyone, it's Enigma here, and today, as all of you know, in the E3 2017 Nintendo announced a game titled Yoshi, which was going to be released sometime in 2018. And there's been two Nintendo Directs already this year, the Mini Direct and the March Nintendo Direct. And those two Directs did not have a single sign of Yoshi in those Directs. Not a single thing about Yoshi was in those Directs. And now some people might say, okay, maybe they're just waiting because, the Smash hype is, a thing. But some people, including myself a little bit, is getting a little, confused. My first thought is that what if Yoshi is canceled? Now, that's probably the worst thing that could happen during development in any video game. Is if the video game gets canceled somehow, that would suck. Games cost money. We need those games, and if they decided to, cancel the game, they're obviously not going to make any money off of the development for it. So some people are probably wondering, where the hell is Yoshi? We haven't heard anything. And I think I came to the conclusion that, to me, okay, Yoshi is a fun franchise, but really, I don't think it's E3 worthy. I would have definitely expected it in those two Directs. Now, a reason as to why I think it could be canceled is because, there's just so much games that are coming out soon that could just be that Yoshi could just be overshadowed by those big games, like Smash Brothers, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, Metroid Prime, I already said Pokemon. Those games are big games, all four of those games are really big games, and then you just have Yoshi, Yoshi, it's a fun franchise, sure, but it's not something that's really gonna grab consumers immediately, it's more for, the family-friendly, Nintendo fans, rather than the hardcore Nintendo fans. Hardcore Nintendo fans play Mario, Zelda, Fire Emblem, Smash, Metroid, they play all the Nintendo series, but, that's something that most children would want to get. And I'm not saying Yoshi is for kids, I'm not saying that, but most hardcore Nintendo fans are adults, and they don't normally tend to go for those smaller games like Yoshi. It's a fun game. They're fun games, but they're not big games. They're not games I'm gonna go crazy over. It's weird how they announced Metroid Prime 4 right before Yoshi. They're just showing us the big four, and then they show us Metroid Prime 4, and then all of a sudden they just cut to a new Yoshi game, and then we're like, oh, Yoshi, but Metroid Prime 4? That's all people were saying, and to Nintendo, that'll probably make them think that people really wouldn't care about the Yoshi game because they know that people are going crazy over Metroid. I like Yoshi games. The Yoshi games are pretty fun and enjoyable. I consider myself a hardcore Nintendo fan. I get all the Nintendo games, well, almost all. And, Yoshi is just, I think they're pretty fun games, and, they're really worth my money half the time. It's just, I don't think that they're hype-worthy. Games like Metroid. At the time, I don't think people really cared as much for the Yoshi game as they do now. People are really excited for the Yoshi game. It's just that it was bad timing to, put the Yoshi game. They should have put the Yoshi game later in the E3 presentation. It should have been one of the last games that revealed. I don't think it was really hype-worthy. Now, some reasons why I think it could stay and why we shouldn't worry about the long development time is because look at Yoshi's Woolly World. Yoshi's Woolly World took 3 years to finish. There's tons of delays with that game, and the scary thing about that though is that the Nintendo Switch has been keeping a good record with not delaying games. They haven't delayed a single game yet, but now this could probably be their first game that could be delayed. We haven't heard anything. I think it could be out in August but I'm gonna say this, okay? Now, some people are probably wondering what the answer is to this question, and I'm going to answer it right now. If Yoshi 2018 somehow does not get revealed at all in this E3 2018 presentation, then I'm just gonna say it right now that I think the game is canceled. Because why would they not show a small game like Yoshi for a year? Like, the last time we heard about Yoshi was almost a year ago. And that was the first time we heard about this game. Like, we're hearing nothing of this game. We still have no idea what it's about. We have no idea what the story is. Hell, we don't even know what the title of the game is. We just know that it stars Yoshi. We have no idea what else the game has to offer. We have no idea. Which really sucks because, you know, the game looks really fun. It looks like a nice Woolly World sequel. But it sucks that we're just not hearing anything about it. Now, for those who are excited about the Yoshi game, I don't want you guys afraid that it's going to get canceled. Because really, it can be a big franchise, just not hype-worthy. You know, Yoshi, I do think is coming. However, if it's not shown off in this E3 at all, then I'm just going to say it's not canceled. I mean, that it is canceled. Or something. Because it's weird we haven't heard anything about this game. And Nintendo said it's coming out this year, and, you know, we're in the halfway of this year already, and we still have no idea what this Yoshi game is about. So, only time can tell, I guess. But for now, we're just gonna leave it at that. Anyways, so what do you guys think? Do you guys think Yoshi is canceled, or do you guys think that it's gonna be delayed or something? Or do you guys think it's still coming and it's gonna be revealed this year and it's gonna be releasing this year? Let me know in the comments down below. I think this is a really interesting topic from the E3 2017. It's just so weird we haven't heard anything about this game. But yeah, anyways, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next time.